Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the anchor base. This is the anchor base. Um, there's really two ways to go here. I drew a rectangle here and extruded it. Then I added this. If I was going to do this again especially if it was the only thing in the diagram, I would draw this in the right plane and extrude it symmetrically. So half was this way and half was this way. And then I would draw this rectangle. I'd click on the bottom of this and do it that way. But either way, you have to decide which ways you want to go. We're going to draw the rectangle first and then add this second. And if you want to do it the other way, be my guest. So this rectangle is 3 by 4. It's 4 from here to here, and it's 3 from here to this edge. We're not going to put the fillet in the sketch. We'll do it later. Yeah. So there's my sketch. Now again, I want this thing to be sitting on the ground. I want it to be facing the same direction as this. And so I had to choose this top plane. If you choose the front plane or the right plane, it's going to be flipped around in different directions. So what plane you pick determines where it's going to be facing and so on. So I picked the top plane, not the top plane. Yeah, the top plane, and look straight at it like this. So that's pretty simple. I guess I could get into the, say I made it 3 by 4. No biggie. And then I extruded it. Where is it? And there's my base. Now, this boss I'm going to do, it's a big one, but it has to be centered. That means I need a plane to draw this in that goes right through the center of this, which I don't have currently, so I have to make one. Which one is it? No, I just did this. Is this one? Planes, okay. So you have different ways to do planes, but this is your plane. We're going to, 3 points determine a plane. So I know I wanted to go through this midpoint, and this midpoint. And I pick 3 points here, and now I have a plane. It goes right through the middle of it. So that's the plane I'm going to pick to draw my sketch on. Now I already have the plane, so I'm going to X this out, but you would hit the green check mark. So there's the plane, and then I drew the sketch in it. Let's look at it. You have to, this line's going to be tangent. This line's going to be tangent. I drew the sketch just just a straight line, a straight line, a straight line up, a straight line up. Draw a circle, make it tangent, and dimension the thing. It seems like there's one thing, if I remember right. Okay, it's very important to notice this point lines up with that center point. So you have to make those 2 points vertical. Otherwise, it's going to be slanted a little differently than this, which means it'll have a little different volume, which means it'll have a little different mass, and it means you'll lose a few points. I have to check the mass. And then now, when you go to extrude this, I'll just extrude it again. I want to extrude it both ways, half one way, halfway the other. We've done this before, but not very often. So we go extrude. We are adding. So that's, remember to do that. Now, the thing is, if you add several things, from now on, the default will be add. It remembers the last thing you do. I think it was an inch, if I remember right. But I don't want it blind, just that's one direction or the other. I want it symmetric. And of course, you have to pick. So you can see this thing is going half one way and half the other, as opposed to if I did blind, it would be this way or that way, one side of the plane or the other. I want it centered. So we could choose symmetric, and now it's centered. Again, I already have this extrusion, so I'm going to X out. You would check the green check mark. Now, it doesn't say this, but all of the fillets are the same. Is there more than that? Oh, I did it. Fillets down here. Okay. So you can fillet this edge, and that one is told. You're told that that one's an inch. So they're all an inch. This is an inch, and this is an inch also. On sketch 7, they're just 2 points. I laid out the points where I want the holes to be. I don't have to lay out a point for this hole because it's going to be. I'm going to use the center point of this semicircle. Well, it's not a semicircle, but part of a circle. So hole 1, I did both of these at the same time with the hole tool. So I just go hole, simple. Put the this is the wrong diameter, but whatever the diameter is, that's the big hole, I think. And you could go click, click, and I'll put both holes in. Fillet. I did both these fillets, and then the hole. Now the holes and the fillets, it doesn't matter what order you did them in. I did them in, well, you can do them in a different order. But again, I use the hole tool for this, and let's go back up here and show you that. If you use the hole tool here, and you click this thing, then it'll pick the center. You can pick all kinds of points, but I don't even know what that point is. But that must be the center of mass, maybe. No, well, maybe. Anyway, you pick that point and make a hole. Okay, remember when you are done to give everything names, to tell me where your parts start in the history tree. This is white, 255, 255, 255, which is I have to type in those numbers. And this is red, tells you in the assignment.